Hello, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Venus, and Rising. Welcome to your weekly reading for the week commencing the 23rd of March. I'm going to get some oracles out here for you. Have a look and see what your energy says this week. What you need to be focused on when it comes to cultivating serenity. So it's the first card out here is balance. It says maintain balance in all areas of your life. That's really going to be beneficial to you this week, Taurus. Keeping a balanced approach and focus on things. Then we have clarity, gain clear understanding of what you truly want. And peace, cultivate inner peace regardless of external circumstances. And then serenity, find serenity within your mind and heart. This is giving me hermit energy, Taurus. It's giving me hermit energy that you guys are needing to take some time out this week, really focus on what it is that you should be doing. I've just realised my mic's on, so I don't know if you've been hearing me all this time, and I've not put it on the table. There we go. Focus on what it is you truly want in life. And I think just taking some time out, doing some inner soul work for Taurus, please. So make sure that you're imbalanced with things. So it could be for a while that you've been going from one extreme to another. Could be that you've been working so much and not really socializing. It could be that you've been socializing too much and not focusing on work, but there's definitely a balance that needs to come out here. A lot of you may have been confused as well. Clarity is coming up here, so being clear on the direction that you want to go in life. And peace and serenity, I always find kind of like the same things. In order for you to get balance and have clarity, just be at peace and be at still with yourself this week. You really are looking, you've got peace here again. So that is a huge message for you this week, Taurus. You've got thinker at the bottom there. So it could be that you are being asked this week to think, do a lot of thinking. Okay, we've got chop wood, and then we have never ending stories. I will clarify these out for you, but I just want to get the oracle cards out first, and I'll lay them out here so that you can have a look. Where do I want to go next? Let's use the Mother Gaia card. Let's see what Mother Gaia wants you to know this week. But chopwood is tending to things, again, that's balance, tending to the things that you've neglected. So if you're behind on your admin, if you're behind on your bills, if you're behind on your shopping, it really is just making sure. I'm hearing automobile as well, so making sure that your insurance is up to date, making sure that the taxes are paid, making sure that the car's MOT, the tires, just make sure that everything is done, making sure that you are not missing anything out there. And then obviously peace is the same. Be at peace with yourself, be still. I've got never ending story there, which I will clarify, but never ending story is kind of a situation that you keep going round and round in. You're not finding a solution, and it could be tied with that clarity card, where in order for you to handle or deal with a situation, the best way for you to move forward is to gain clarity, and again, spend some time on your own, because if you're going round and round in a situation, it's not going to benefit you. We have a beautiful card there, Sun. Okay, healing, energy, happiness, comfort, and joy. So I think some of you do need to heal this week. You need to take some time out and do some healing, inner healing, making sure that you really know what and who you want around in your life. I feel like you just need to get things in order. You just need to do a little bit more in order for you just need to do the finishing touches so that you're able to move forward. Mortar and pestle, integration, subtlety, and thoroughness. There we go, thoroughness. It's just the finishing touches I'm hearing. There's something about the finishing touches that need to be addressed here, Taurus. And I feel like once you address those issues, everything will be fine. And with the mortar and pestle is that if you feel like things are becoming too overwhelming for you, if there's too much, break it down in small chunks. Give yourself time in order for you to really, really look at things. You don't need to do everything in one day. Break your tasks down in chunks. If you've got bills and there's debts, call one vendor one day, call another vendor the next day. So give yourself the time and the grace in order for you to be able to tackle things. If there's housework and you think this is just getting too much for me, what am I going to do? Again, break it down. It's like grinding things down into simplicity. It's like simplifying your life as well, so that you're not so confused and you're not so burdened and you're not so overwhelmed. Okay, beautiful. We have meditate and we have guides. Do I want one more? I don't think so. I don't think I'm saying no. We don't need one more. Okay, so let's see where we're going with these. Let's get them in order. Let me see what one I want to clarify. I want to clarify that I'm going to put mortar and pestle together with the never-ending story, because I feel like that's a solution in itself. In order for you to finish and once and for all put this to bed, it's just simplifying things, grinding things down to kind of really get to the bottom of it. Okay, we obviously have peace and we have chop wood, and I'm going to put peace and the sun together just because I think it goes nicely together, and we'll clarify these two separately, guides and meditate. But I do want to get your overall energy out first and kind of see what we're working with this week. And I'll put these over here just so that I can refer back to them once in a while, and then we'll clarify with the after tarot deck as well, just to kind of it will be what I want to do is I kind of want to see what your energies are towards these oracles, and then the advice or solution in how to deal with it is what I want to do. Okay, so for Taurus, please, for the week commencing the 23rd of March, clarify peace and sun. So we have the Two of Swords, not knowing what direction to go in. Let's clarify chop wood. But with the Two of Swords, it's like you don't really know what is bringing you peace right now. We have the World, which is, the Wheel of Fortune, okay, to the Lovers and the King of Wands. It's a decision that needs to be made here. I'm hearing time is of the essence here, Taurus, so it may be that you just need to make a big, bold decision and kind of just go with what brings you passion. Could be a decision in love, or it could just be a general life's decision. But I feel like something may come back around this week for you, and you kind of think, do I want to do this again? Because the Wheel of Fortune can spin both ways, right? Let's clarify, guides. But there's definitely some kind of confusion here where you're kind of like, I'm not really sure what I want to do. I don't know what direction I want to go into. But it's like you need to be confident with this and just lead. You need to take the lead in this decision. It's down to you, I'm hearing. It's up to you. It's your decision. Your guides want you to know that the Ten of Pentacles is definitely a possibility here. They're guiding you into something that's more stable, secure, a stronger foundation, one that's built on loyalty and trust. And it's kind of like we did it, we did it, and I didn't just accomplish this on my own. Let's clarify mortar and pestle, never-ending story. I didn't do this all on my own. I had help and I had assistance, and I feel like it's a partnership. They want you to go towards a partnership. I don't feel like they want you to be alone. Okay, never-ending story. We've got Eight of Pentacles. I'm going to need a little bit more on that. Eight of Swords, the Six of Swords to the Eight of Cups. Okay, There's something here about you emotionally detaching from a situation. Anyway, we'll get through that. Let me talk you through these. So, Two of Swords, not knowing what decision to make. When it comes to happiness, you don't know what brings you happiness. You don't know what brings you joy right now. Or it's like you can't, your energy towards it is you can't see that there's happiness and peace on the way. It could be that someone or something has happened this week and it makes you think like, when am I ever going to be in peace? When am I going to be able to just completely be at odds without, when am I not going to be at odds with things? Like, when are things going to settle down? When are things going to be okay? Why do I have to make these decisions and these choices? Why is the universe making me all of a sudden, because I don't know about you guys, but sometimes I'm a Taurus moon, and I kind of feel like it's just decision after decision after decision, and it's like, dude, can we just let up now? Like, take it easy. Like, I thought I'd done all the hard work, but no, it's like it just keeps coming and coming and coming. So, but what you don't see there, Taurus, is that there is healing and happiness on the way to you. Okay, there we go. The moon. So clarified by them in the solution, or kind of what kind of happens after you make this decision or you begin to see clearly, is that you're healing and you're following your North Star. And there you are, the Knight of Pentacles. I just feel like you're just so clouded right now. You're not sure if you want to walk the path. You're not sure if if you want to do it, but you do decide. I feel like you pluck up the courage here and you're kind of like, yeah, well, we're going to do this. We're going to go towards this. Whatever this peace and sun is, you need to know that peace is on the way. Happiness is on the way. And I feel like it could be that you are finally walking the dark. You're embracing and you're taking it on. Kind of like, the only way that I can do this, the only way I can heal, is if I take steps towards my healing journey, make sure that I am consistent, and make sure that I show up every day, make sure that I'm dedicated, make sure that I am willing to put in the hard work, because I know it's not going to be easy. This is what Source is saying to you. In order for you to get out of that confused state, you really need to do an inner healing. The Star card is your soul, it's your conscious. It's really, really going within your soul and asking yourself, what are the patterns that I keep repeating that are limiting me and holding me back from achieving peace and achieving happiness? What do I keep repeating? And that's what the moon does. The moon is the psyche, it's the mind, it's your emotions, it's your feelings. So I feel like you're in your feels this week, Taurus, and you're beginning to look at, if I'm not able to make a decision, why is that? Why do I always feel like I'm not a little bit lost, but I'm like avoiding? Is it because you don't want to take responsibility? Is it because you don't want to be held accountable if things go wrong and it was your decision? Does that make you feel, well, I've got no one to blame? So there's some kind of pattern and that you're having to kind of really look at here. Because for me, the Two of Swords, she's blindfolded. She can't see. And it's like, whether or not you make a decision, if you go left, if you go right, you're damned if you do, you're damned if you don't. She's blindfolded. So it's her taking the time out she's lost her eyesight. So she's using her other senses. She's relying on her other senses. So it's like, don't see with your eyes, see with your heart and your ears. And it's a really odd message I'm getting, but I feel like you need to rely on your other intuitions. Like, what you see is not what you get sometimes with people, places and things. So relying on your intuition is going to be really, really strong, important for you this week. So just be on the lookout for that. Right, chop wood. King of Wands, Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers. There is something coming back around here, Taurus, and I'm not sure. I'm not sure if you're going to want to partake in this. I'm not sure if you're going to want to, if it's a relationship that comes back around. I don't know. It's entirely up to you. The wheel has is being spun back around, I'm hearing. But if this isn't a relationship and this is just your daily life in your artistic pursuits, your vision for your life, where your future holds, what you want to do in the future, I feel like there is an option here for you to revisit something that you've done in the past. Or it could be that just luck is on your side when it comes to your future, and you've been asked to do something and now you're being sort of saying, you need to make a decision here, Taurus. You can't sit on this forever. So what is the Wheel of Fortune to the lovers, please, for Taurus? Thank you. We have the Ten of Pentacles again. And in this deck, the Ten of Pentacles, the chest is overflowing with coins and it's being shared. So this is just abundant energy. So I don't feel like whatever decision you make here, I feel it's going to result in something that's going to bring a lot of comfort to you and to others. But there's definitely luck here. It's something stable. It's something grounded. So you have the Queen of Wands to the King of Wands. So this could be a partner. I think this is a partnership, and it doesn't have to be romantic. It can be business, platonic, or it again like a friendship. But there's something here where I feel like a lesson is coming back around for you, and it's like you're two individuals that have the same mission in life, and now it's a choice. This time round, I feel like it's going to happen. It's going to succeed. It's going to work. I feel like you've both leveled up. You've both done the work. You've both very much said, we've looked at our patterns. We've done our shadow work. We've done our inner healing. We know what we need to do. And I feel like you have grown. Both of you have grown. But this is a divine counterpart. King of Wands, Queen of Wands, Ten of Pentacles, Lovers. I mean, we've got Gemini energy here. Aries, Leo, Sag, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, Cancer, Aquarius. Loads of energies on the table. But I just think this particular, for me, this is some kind of relationship, business, platonic, or otherwise. So your guides are directing you into something. And I'm not surprised to see this because Uranus is moving out of your sign in April. So I think these last couple of weeks that it is in there, Uranus is asking you, come on now, Taurus, we need to get going. We need to make something stable, secure, long-term. It's like building a legacy, leaving something substantial. So I feel like this is a goodbye kiss from Uranus, just to say, I'm going to leave you with something. Now, I'm not saying you're going to just win the lottery by just sitting on your backside and not doing anything at home. That's not what I'm saying. I think what Source is saying here to you is that you have the opportunity to build something really, really substantial. So take this opportunity. We're guiding you towards something that is beautiful and harmonious. Oh, wow. So whatever foundations that are being set for you for this new chapter, when Uranus moves into Gemini, I think it's because you've done the healing. It's because you have decided, I'm just going to celebrate life and be joyful and grateful for everything that's in my life. And this Nine of Wands here is different. Again, it's like you have a brother in arms, someone that's there to fight the battles with you, someone that's ride or die. And I feel like you are being propelled into a new direction in life, where you might have felt that partnerships only took from you. But now I feel they're revisiting some kind of lesson now and sending you people along your way that are of the same vibration as you, to say now is the time for you to really enjoy your life. I mean, you are a fixed sign and the Wheel of Fortune is there. So it could be you've been fixed on a certain way of relationships for a very long time, but because you've healed And I feel like a lot of you have just shown gratitude. You've just kind of said, even though throughout my hard times in life, I've never failed or stopped to say thank you to the good Lord or to the universe or to whoever it is that you look above to. But I think that's what this is. Your guides are saying to you that once you heal completely and you begin to appreciate the people that have substance around you, especially ones that will ride or die with you, especially ones that are there for you to battle with you, to see things through, you're able to achieve this feeling of success and stability, and it's real long-term stability out of loyalty as well. So we have the Emperor here with meditate. This is a funny one because when you think about meditation, it really is just kind of like spiritual downloads, practicing your breathing, making sure that you're bringing yourself back to center, that your chakras are aligned, and that you have a clear headspace mentally. But with the Emperor here, I feel like it's telling you when you begin to meditate or you focus your energy in just one particular thing, you are slowly but surely taking control of your life. That's what I'm getting here with that. Like, you are in charge. And I don't know why it's going to take you to meditate. Wow, look at that. You've got the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords to the Hermit. I kind of feel here this is you. I don't think these are other energies. I really do feel like by you taking charge of your life, you're able to see, you kind of let your barrier down, because the King of Pentacles in the After Tarot, in the original tarot, he's on his own. In this tarot deck, he has a partner, he has a friend, he has the Bull, which is you. This is you, Taurus. You are the King of Pentacles with the Bull. So regardless of you being it's the energies that I'm reading, so you do gain a friend. You begin to see, by you being in charge and leading the way towards your life, you gain a friend and you gain a partner that is alike to you, this again the same vibration to you. And the Queen of Swords is, you are clear on this. You're seeing things. I feel like you see things very clearly now and you're using your discernment. And then with the Hermit there, again, the Hermit has a friend. But notice how these are animal companions. Even the Queen of Wands has a black cat. The King of Wands has a salamander. You have a friend there. I feel like this is a chapter, even the Queen of Swords, she has a butterfly there at the top of her sword with the raven at the background. So it feels like your spirit guides are asking you to meditate. Maybe there's a message that wants to come through for you. Also pay attention to animals that are around you, but the Hermit is no longer afraid to speak up. He's no longer in that era of the dark night of the soul, of keeping his wisdom and his knowledge to himself. He's expressing it. So maybe there is a way here for you, Source is saying, in order for you to progress and move forward in communicating with your wisdom and your knowledge to the world, meditate a bit on it and we will show you the way, we will direct you. Okay, never-ending story. There's something here that Source is asking you, or your energy is that you felt trapped in a situation. You felt like you couldn't expand, you couldn't grow, you were mentally you felt restricted, and I feel like you kind of just said, enough's enough, I'm just going to walk away. But with the Eight of Pentacles there, it also says to me that you worked on this for a long time. Like, you gave it your best shot. Like, you did everything possible for it to succeed, for it to work. Like, you tried your best, and now it could be that you're thinking of, this is restricting me. I don't know if I can do this anymore. I just want to move away, because you're emotionally detached from it. The Eight of Cups is, you have a good thing going there, but it just doesn't satisfy you in that way that it used to. And you're kind of like, I'm emotionally detached from this. I don't know if this is what I want to do for the rest of my life. Now, this could be a relationship. It could be a career, it could be a friendship circle, it could be anything, but there's something here of you just wanting to be at peace and allowing yourself to be a bit more free to explore the world, not to be so trapped. I feel like there is something here where you feel like your time is restricted as well, because the Eight of Pentacles to the Eight of Swords says that your time, your resources are restricted. You don't have a lot of room and time for you to do anything else. And you just want to be at peace. So you're like, for this week only, I think you're detaching yourself from whatever the situation is, just so that you can gain clarity, because we did have those cards at the beginning that said gain clarity on what it is you want to do with your life. So I feel this week you're kind of like, I just need to woosah. I need to go and do things that fulfill me, that bring me joy, that bring me real satisfaction. So what's the advice for Taurus, please, with this? The Ace of Swords, that's the truth. Okay, yeah, and then you've got Four of Swords at the bottom of the deck there. So it's okay for you to take a beat. The Four of Swords here, again, another person is coming towards. So I don't know, there's so many people in this reading, Taurus, that either have companions or friends, or you have someone physically showing up in your reading. I feel like you kind of just need to take a minute, take a beat. Go out and do what it is that brings you happiness, that brings you joy. I'm not surprised I see this now with the peace and the sun card, because it feels like to me this week you just want to go out in the sun and be at peace, one with nature, to connect. It's 10 of Cups. So yeah, so everything I've said is the truth. There's something here that's restricting your time, and you just need to emotionally detach from it and say, okay, well, do you know what? Maybe just for this week, let me just chill out and see how I feel about things. Let's get an Archangel Michael message for you. Wow. Welcome abundance into your life. Prosperity is on its way to you. Have faith that Source will heal your financial challenges. That is beautiful, Taurus. And then we have your loved ones are safe. Let go of fear and worry for your loved ones. I am looking after them. Taurus, you have an amazing reading. Oh, and recognize the signs from above. Pay attention to signs and synchronicities. Remember what I said to you about your spirit animals. So be on the lookout for animals that you attract this week. I think they are going to be helping you and guiding you. Pay attention to signs as well. That's what I have for you, Taurus. I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will see you next week.